So let me tell you how sick I was earlier this week. So I was top tier, the top 3 sickest I've ever been in my entire life. And in the top 3 was bird flu. And I'm not saying I had it, and I'm not saying I believe in it. What I'm saying is,
Wait,
hold on. Our video's on the right side here. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
And now we're looking at each other. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, when I had bird flu, I like slept in my bed for like 4 straight days, and I was sweating my bag off, dude. It was not good. Like I had to throw out a whole mattress that had like yellow body print stains in it, kind of thing, right? That was way back when. So anyway, Sunday, I went and I had food at this place for the second time. I had gotten food poisoning. I was like, maybe it's from this place, but I wasn't sure, right? And some people were like, hey, maybe don't eat food from there. Like, well, how do I know it was from there? You got to go back twice to be sure. It's like sucking a cock. You know what I'm saying? You might not. Yeah, I'm not gay, but you have to suck a cock twice to be sure. You know, once to find out, 2 to be sure. So I went back a second time for food. What? And I had my food, and then Monday, dude, I got to work Monday, and I was like, I got the grumblies in my belly, and it was not good. I shit myself every 20 minutes from 6:30 to like 12:30, plus or minus.
Yes.
I went to a coworker and I was like,
hey, way to live life.
Dude, I was like, hey, I need you to take me to my car. I'm not making it. Like my van pool is out on the water. I'm not making it. And he's like, yeah, I'm leaving at 1. I can take you. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's great.
I get to my car after I'm like slowly dying, losing my energy in his car. I get to my car. I pull out of the parking ride. I'm like 50 feet up the road, and I have to slam on the brake, throw it in park, hit the fucking flashers, and I burp, and I feel water just filling up my throat and my mouth. And I had to sit on the side of my car, projectile vomiting, like the kind of vomit where like when the water's coming out of the hose and you put your thumb over it. Yeah, for like 5 to 7.5 minutes, I'm just like on the side of some people's lawn. I'm not even entirely sure whose lawn it was because I've never seen people there.
Look, hold
on.
It's called
Nope,
too drunk to read that correctly.
Yep. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate you. Anyways, I had the borborygmy. I vomited so hard, Billy, and my fucking asshole was so weak that I blew an O-ring. So like as I vomited, I shat myself in my fucking jeans. And I had already tossed away my pantaloons for the day. So I'm like,
oh my God,
I don't know how to drive home. I have like 20 more minute drive home.
So wonderful.
So I took my dog's bed from the back of the fucking car and I sat on it to drive home so I didn't get shit and vomit all up my fucking seat. And I'm just driving home and I'm like adjusting the mirror. I'm like, this is how the talls live. This is
how the wait, hold on. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. Bitch, I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
Okay, my eyesight is your titties.
I forget I'm almost a foot taller than you.
Yeah, my eyesight is your titties. Okay, so I was like, I had to adjust all the mirrors, and I got all the way home, and I'm like, I let my dog out, and he's like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. What the hell are you doing? He turns around, I'm like stripping down in my fucking driveway.
Oh my God, she's got terminology for everything.
Weak O-ring is anismus.
You had anismus.
Cody, I don't know what dictionary you grew up with, but she's
becoming a doctor, doctor nurse or whatever it's called.
Oh, so she's gonna practice medicine for the next 80 years? Sure, I'd be willing to hang one of your dictionaries in my office. Anyways, so I let my dog out, and he's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like chucking my pants off in my driveway. 65-degree, beautiful, clear weather, by the way, which is weird considering it was October the 31st. And I just like crawled into my shower and like turned the water on to like a nice lukewarm. I'm hanging out in my shower for about 45 minutes to an hour with like my body inside of it, but my neck is like hanging over the little guardrail thingy. You know, yeah, for a walk-in shower, you have the little lip. It's not a guardrail. You have the little lip thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like watching Cheers on my laptop trying to clear myself up while just like the devil's juice falls out of the backside of my body right into the drain.
The devil's juice is fucking. Oh man. So everyone, thanks for joining Liberty Risk Podcast. It's been about what, 3 weeks since we've been on?
Whatever, plus or minus. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
3 weeks. So it's been a little bit crazy. But dude, I was in Tampa for a work.
Oh, tell me
conference.
about Tampa.
So first off, don't ever drive from North Carolina to Tampa. That drive sucks. Bad.
Where to Tampa?
From my house in North Carolina.
You're mispronouncing anywhere.
So
anywhere to Tampa.
True fact. So it's St. Pete's, which is like in Tampa, and
St. Pete is part
Tampa
of
and
part
Clearwater
of
are all the
Yeah.
fucking same.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
all the whites.
Yeah. Yes. It was very, very Caucasian setting. So anyway, went down there for a work conference. Conference was amazing. So from a professional standpoint, best thing that I could ever done. Thanks my boss a million times over.
Nice. Boss.
Yes. Awesome. Very, very awesome. So the first night I get there on a Saturday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, the conference is for the service teams. So the first night, it's like their meet and greets, their conference day, and then we do meet and greets at 5:30, which is like cocktail hour. So my boss and I were like, hey, let's go drive around and see what we can fucking see if there's places to eat, what's going on around here, because we're going to be there for like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I didn't realize we were like 4 miles away from the fucking Tampa Bay Rays stadium.
Oh, yeah. And they have like a whole,
horrible.
like, they have like
the
a
roof
whole
is
downtown
gone.
thing. Why?
Yeah, we saw the crane that fell that like lit on fire and smashed
What?
the building. Oh yeah, dude, I got pictures of it. I'll text.
When was this?
It's all during the hurricane. So there was a crane.
Oh yeah. So listen, Billy, us in the north forgot there was like a whole storm in Florida.
Not North Carolina, buddy. Anyway, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so we go
something Tampa Bay.
So I bring my protection pieces with me. Right, to go
guns.
Go to the range. So I bring my guns down there. I want to go to the range, right? Because I knew I was gonna have a day off.
Sure.
We find a range. Seems really nice online. Nice big range, about 20 lanes indoors. We get in there, bro. This was the biggest clusterfuck of human beings that were mixed together. So one guy shows up with like 3 rifle cases, and his left arm's in a fucking sling.
Sure.
So I'm like, cool.
He's clearly right-handed.
Yes. So let's watch this. There was another dude that walked in the door, and I looked at my boss. I said, we need to leave immediately after I saw him, because he had a bandage that covered here and most of here. No. Okay. This side of his face.
Okay.
It looked like he got shot. And he walked in. He was like, I want to get on lane 4. And I'm like, no, we're done. No, we're going to we're done. I'm leaving here. But the drive, dude, was brutal. Brutal. You know, when you're on like those long ass drives?
Nope.
And you have that moment where you go, where the last 35 fucking miles go?
No, because I break my fucking drives up because I know what I'm like as a person on long. Like, I hate road trips. Road trips fucking suck. I don't give a shit if your family grew up in the 80s or 90s. Road trips fucking suck. They all suck because it's about going from A to B, and it's like, oh, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Not when you grew up in the fucking 80s and 90s. It's not. It's not about the fucking journey. It's about getting there with consuming the least amount of gas possible.
What happened to you?
Road trips? I fucking hate road trips, dude. I'll tell you what happened to me. I'll tell you what happened to me.
I'll tell you. So, okay, cool. That's why I asked you.
Here's one of the things I fucking hated about being a military child. Top tier. Thank you, Cody. Road trips do suck. Top tier. So my dad is retired Navy. Not a secret. Mazel, thank you. But because his family sucked, and my mother's family sucked, and none of them would travel.
Oh, yeah.
We spent 4 times a year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, and summer, the 4 big ones, up and down I-5. That's almost 40 fucking trips in a decade. And I don't know if you know this, and I know that most of you don't, but as it turns out, from Bremerton to Fairfield, California is just about 22 hours. And we had not like various stops along the way. We had like Bremerton, which is in like Kitsap County. It's on the peninsula.
That is a horrible drive, Cody.
Yeah. all the way down. What was the most recent place you stopped? Either way, it was like 18 fucking hours.
That's horrible.
So I'm done with
what was the vehicle you were in?
Toyota Corolla 1988.
How many people?
5. 4 until that fuck trophy sister of ours came along.
Do you strap her to the roof?
Oh, the little troglodyte had to be in a fucking baby carrier. It was still the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like,
troglodyte is troglodyte.
Yeah.
Does she ever watch the show?
Probably not the episodes I tell her to watch.
Oh,
the helpful ones for sure.
Yeah. You should tell her to watch this one.
That little troll. So up and down I-5 4 times a year for 8 years. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm done. Fuck that.
Yeah, I gotta go to.
Like,
I gotta go back to Long Island for Thanksgiving.
No,
so.
That's like 16 hours for you.
Not 12. Well, 12 is the drive, right?
12 if you
traffic.
Don't stop. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna go do a road trip, you should not there needs to be a new term. Like road trip needs to be like I drove for 4 to 6 hours and then stopped somewhere fun, right?
Yeah.
I drove a Mad Max. I drove 18 hours and hated every fucking second of it.
Yeah.
I only stopped at like Flying J's and truck stops. And as it turns out, 18-wheelers can't hear your horns in Nebraska. And everybody's doing 95 fucking miles an hour. And God fucking forbid, if it's snowing out, your fucking car's going to spin.
Those are fun.
There's like no goddamn motherfucking rules.
So
road trips suck dick and eat an asshole.
So what my goal was on the way down, I'm like, okay, I gotta leave here at 4 a.m. and I want to get down there before dinner.
I used to leave at like 8 o'clock at night, so I would have zero traffic. But at the same time, I'd be slamming Red Bulls and energy drinks and listen to like Cotton Eye Joe's techno remix just to stay awake.
Oh, bro. So let me tell you what happened to me. Driving down there. Yeah, we are describing Virginia drivers. So driving down there, I took my prescription Adderall that I normally take every day. Poop, right? Take that.
Poop. Yeah.
Poop. That's what it. Yep.
One for me, one for you. One for me, one for you.
No, I say poop because as soon as I take the Adderall, about 20 minutes later, I got to take a fucking massive shit.
Oh, so it's like having your all black cup of coffee.
Yeah. Pretty well. So this is what I'm not thinking.
Oh, your story because I think the whole thing about black cup of coffee and Bosun's mates.
So I'm trying. I'm like, oh, let me take my medicine, right? And then I fucking go to Dunkin', get an extra large fucking hot coffee, chug that motherfucker, get on the road. Now I pack some fucking food because I'm cheap. I don't want to stop unless I'm gonna piss.
Chips,
piss or gas,
jerky.
Piss and gas, right? Sandwich, pack a couple little sandwiches, some fucking
a couple
drinks.
Of sandoozles. I love a good sandoozle.
Yep. So I put in the Bulls of Red in there. Put in 3 of those.
Sure.
So not thinking, I'm about 3 hours in the drive. I'm like, oh, let's take a Red Bull.
All right. Oh, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
See, that's where we differ. I'm like a 2 or 3 hour kind of person.
No, I chug that motherfucker.
Yeah. But also I have my phone propped
20
up
ounces.
I have my phone propped up over here and I'm just like peripherally streaming TV shows and movies.
Oh, I do that too.
Oh, okay. So I'm not the only one. All right, carry on.
So I do want to let you know that if you're on TikTok live
and
your phone is in a phone holder and you stream live, I know I'm ignoring you. And you automatically get kicked the fuck off because it's considered extremely hazardous to stream live.
I swear to God, if Netflix is like, oh, we know that you're streaming while watching, I guess you're not getting my fucking $18.95 anymore.
So anyway, about
you're driving down
6 hours into the drive, I forgot I took the Adderall. So I reached into my center console, pop another Adderall.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And you're 1 Red Bull deep.
Oh, no, I'm 2 at this point.
Oh, did you enter ludicrous speed?
So, dude, my face.
Gone plaid.
Do you? Well played. Do you remember Jack 3D fucking pre-workout before they banned it?
Yeah.
Did you ever take it
before like the 5 soldiers died?
Yeah, that's
they were just like raw dogging it like during the workday. Yeah.
Absolutely. Did you ever take it?
Cody, we didn't hear colors. We tasted the color 4.
Yeah, I was seeing sounds. Anyway, fucking Did you ever take it before it was banned?
I never had Jacked, but I did. C4 had like some premium top tier bullshit for
Yes, I know what you're talking
competitors.
about. I know what you're talking about.
I took that for like a month, and I remember waking up one day just being like,
Oh yeah. So I used to take Jack 3D. I used to fucking take it and go to the gym. So what it feels like is it feels like someone's fucking shooting fucking ice needles out of your fucking face because
oh,
it's
yeah, for
pre-workout.
sure. Yeah,
right?
that's the fucking niacin, which is a drug.
Mhm.
Whole other story. I'm sorry. Go on.
Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a good episode. So
Where's my fucking thing?
the fucking Adderall takes about 20 to 30 minutes to like really like start to be like, oh, I feel this shit.
Mhm.
Anyway, I fucking bro, my whole face was just
My whole face.
like I was sunburned on only my face. Like my face was hot, like really hot. So I get to the hotel and there's this tiny little Filipino girl behind the
Naturally.
counter, about 4'11. And I said, "Yeah, I'm here to check in." And she was
I'm here.
first thing out of her mouth, bro, goes, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And dude, I'm just like this. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Sir, you sure you're okay?" I was like, "I just like my room key, please."
I just
Because
have my room key, please.
I was like, I don't know why, but I need a cold shower.
Ooh, I got a story about a cold shower too.
Bro, it was so bad. I drank 4 Red Bulls,
Oh
took 40 milligrams of fucking Adderall,
my.
had a fucking large cup of French roast fucking coffee, and I have zero idea. And it wasn't intentional. I wasn't doing this.
Sure, you weren't like trying to just power through. You're like, I don't
No,
remember.
I'm like trying to
Because you
get
got the
drive
brain
done.
damage. You got the TBI.
Bro, so like
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
excited. I was excited about this work conference because I got a
Oh, I forgot you were talking about a work conference. I thought we were talking
Right.
about just like a regular road trip. You were
No,
talking about like
no.
2 Sundays ago.
yes, talking about like very fucking recently. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
2 Sundays ago.
Yeah, this happened very recently.
Yeah.
So I was stoked about it, man, because I got a promotion at work. So I'm stoked about that. This is like my first not this, like my boss is like, hey, he flat out told me, he goes,
He's like,
I
I
want to
would
see what.
suck your dick for $1 bill.
No, he would never say that. So there's
Okay.
another story about something that fucking
We
some
got
guy
a lot of
called me.
something stories going on.
Hold on. I'm going to transition directly into that story because it's going to be funny.
Into the one about the cold shower? I got one too.
No.
Go ahead.
So I'm excited about this because my boss, he flat out looked me straight in the face. He's like, I want to see what you can do down in this fucking conference. Because there's like the top companies are down there for what we do in our sector, right?
Yeah.
So conference was great. I was stoked. So I didn't do it on purpose. I would never do shit like that on purpose. But
Oh,
man,
of course
I was
not.
fucking flying. So anyway, first day of the conference went great. We went out to dinner. Another company. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna.
Your steaks at the Longhorn Steakhouse. They're like, oh.
We went out to a fancy Italian restaurant. Not my choice. I don't
Buca
want
di Beppo?
comments. I don't want comments, motherfucker.
Buca di
It was not
Beppo?
my choice.
How about
It was
boopity?
Buca di Beppo. It was the fucking my guy down in Tampa, Tony. Tony came. He said, "Hey, Billy, I heard you're in fucking town. You come down to my spot. I'm gonna feed you guys. I'm gonna make you look good." Anyway.
Yeah. You can joke with that accent all you want to, but before this motherfucking show is over, we're talking about how you met your daughter's crush.
Oh yeah, no, that's happening too because that was so much fun.
That
was a great. Fuck that rodeo.
So anyways,
so there's this piece of
Humdinger.
shit human being of a man from this other company,
Mhm.
and before we went out to dinner, like we're doing the meet and greets, right? It's like cocktail hour. Everyone's just getting to the hotel. All these big companies. There was about 60 people there, 50, 60 people.
It's a good amount. Wait, it's
Yes.
a conference?
Yes.
Oh,
so this
yeah.
is an annual event. I don't
Naturally.
want to. I don't want
It's
to.
fine. It's fine. You don't have to say anything.
It's an annual, and it's the bigwigs.
It's
right?
an annual humdinger with a bunch of
Yes.
old white dudes.
But it's also the best opportunity to network for new product coming out very soon and to be on the front lines of it, right?
It's like the SHOT Show for technology.
Yes. So
SHOT Show, give me free shit.
Yeah. Facts. So there's this, as we called him, the curly-haired fuck.
Cool.
We're out to dinner and he's making comments. So we sit and it's me, my boss's wife who works for the company, my
Your
boss.
boss.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. So it's me, my boss's wife, my boss, and then our service manager, right? And he's awesome. Service director, I should say. Apologize.
Nobody cares.
Anyway.
Not here anyways.
No, it's true.
We don't know the difference.
So this curly-haired fuck is making, you can watch him, and he makes really creepy fucking comments to women and makes like gestures and all this shit. And he's just very fucking like, just stay the fuck away. Like, you just need to stay the fuck away from
He's
the
very
women.
Surfside 6.
So he made a comment to my boss's wife at the meet and greet where I couldn't say anything because if I did, it would have been heard.
Don't do that.
He didn't know it was my boss's wife, but he did go.
Still though.
Yeah, he goes in front of everyone. He goes, "Man, your brown eyes are really good looking." It's not like, "Oh, you have pretty eyes." You know that would okay. Yeah. Still shouldn't say it, but the way you say it isn't bad. It's like,
"You have really pretty brown eyes."
You have really pretty brown eyes. So out at dinner, he made a comment trying to be funny to me and my boss, and he's like, "Oh, you two must be gay." Bro, I looked at him and I was like, "You're done fucking talking." And now in my head,
you're like, this motherfucker wishes.
So first off, this dude's like 5'5", 120 pounds soaking wet.
I was gonna say, like, I'm 5'6", 185, but whatever.
Yeah. So then he sees the look on my face, and he goes, "Oh, I'm just kidding." He tries to fist bump me. I said, "Nah, we good." And he's like, "Oh, you're gonna get upset." I'm just like,
I wasn't gonna, but you keep running your fucking cocksucker. We're gonna have a real goddamn
I told my boss,
problem.
I told my boss, I said, "You can ask anyone that knows me, if it was not a work event and I was not here representing this company,
for sure,
I would have dragged that motherfucker out to the street by his throat,
goddamn nostrils,
and I would have fucking grabbed him by the ankles and beat him against the fucking light pole." I was so mad, bro. I was so mad. My boss, when he said that shit, my boss looked at me. He was like, like it was almost like
he's like, "I pay for it. I got you. We have a good lawyer."
But like, just like my boss said, when we're out in a work group like that, right? And like his wife's there, but she works for the company, so she's part of the team.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't. What I'm saying is, if someone makes a comment like that, my boss, as he should expect any one of us to stand up and defend that.
Oh, absolutely.
100%, right? That's see, you have no hesitation. You had zero hesitation when I said that because
I got like the 5 knives on my desk, and I'm like, "That's a boot knife. That one's for like."
I would just kill them, dude.
That one's just for like pencils, but like that one there would put just like a little bit of a red stain on his, his rib side and whatever. Not that I condone like stabbing bitches or anything like that. But
so this was my train of thought. This is what I wanted to do, dude. I wanted to fucking take him outside and just pin his fucking head up against the wall and tell him to pull his wallet out, right? So listen, this is how dark I went. Hands me his wallet, and I go, "Is this your current address?" And he would have probably said yes. I'd be like, "Good."
Sure.
And I would go, "Pull your phone out." He'd be like, "Why?" But I pull your fucking phone out. It's not from a movie.
Sounds familiar.
Then I would have told him to Google the closest fucking package store. All right. He would have Googled it. He'd be like, "Oh, it's 3 miles this way." I said, "I guess we're taking a 3-mile walk because I'm going to fold your ass up and put you in a fucking box and mail you back to your fucking family, you piece of shit." Like, I was so fucking mad at this dude.
Different package store.
So the funny part is the next day, I wish. The next day, we have back at the conference, right? We're got speaking events. So we're listening to all these speakers.
Sure.
Dude decides to fuck, like he's hung over and doesn't realize he sits right in front of me at the table right in front of me. And he turns around. I went, "Good morning."
Good morning.
Dude, we took a break about an hour later. That motherfucker sat on the other side of the room. The rest of the conference sat on the other side of the room, just nowhere near me. But I could tell he's like, "I got to keep that asshole in my line of sight so I can see what the fuck's going to happen." Dude, it was bad, man. That particular thing. But my boss does watch these. So I do have to say again, it was a great fucking work experience. I made a lot of headway on where we're going to take the security solutions sales department. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be awesome. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited.
That having been said, all right,
it
Cody,
does sound like a proctology.
Second time that I've been this sick. All right, Cody, here we go. 4 or 5 weeks prior to this most recent time that I was this sick, It was the first time I got sick from eating food at the same place from this last time that I got sick. I'm done talking about that. So I came home 1,800 plus or minus. I was like, oh man, I'm not feeling too good. Like something ain't right. Something ain't right. So I started like shitting myself in my house. I used all 3 bathrooms because I hadn't used the other 2 in a long time, and I wanted to make sure that the fucking toilet still worked. At like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I started shitting myself so bad in my bathroom in the bedroom. I had like my feet propped up on the squatty potty and everything, but Billy, I started sweating so bad. Billy, it was like I was sitting in a sauna. Like a sauna. It was a sauna in here. I was dying. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, Jesus, hell. I grabbed the toilet not the toilet, excuse me. I grabbed the trash can next to my seat. And I was like, blah, 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 into the trash can whilst shitting into my toilet. And then fun, I'm like, bro. I was like feeling so lightheaded. I like closed the little trash can thing. And I'm like, resting on top of it whilst my legs are propped up on the squatty potty, and I'm just like sweating. Hi, Sam. Yeah, yo, biddies, you ain't wrong. I'm just sweating my bag off. Like, and like the temperature hadn't changed at all. But I'm like, Billy, this is the second closest I've ever been to calling 911. I was legitimately concerned something was wrong with me. And I had like massive stomach pains too. So I know I was a little constipated too. And so I was like, oh my God, like I'm overheating. Everything fucking sucks. I got into the shower and it like barely popped it open on like cold. All right. So Cody, this is where it gets really fucking
so true.
Cody, double dragon everywhere. You ain't wrong. I was fucked up, funny. Dude. The cold water's like falling on me, and I'm on my hands and knees in my shower now. And it is literally just like sounds like my son 30 minutes ago. Sam and Cody, literally, I'm on my hands and knees in my shower, just flame spraying my fucking shower. Vomiting at the same time while cold water falls on me. Dude, Billy, it was so bad. Like, you know how like when you watch certain like cartoons, like the characters like on their knees, but they're like not on their arms either, like propped up, like propped down on their shoulders and like with the spinny eyes and everything. Oh my God. I was on my fucking shoulders and my knees as it flame sprayed into my shower. And I'm like laying over. Here's the worst part. I swear to God, the worst part of the entire experience. I have my head laying
Rick and Morty status.
I have my head laying on the lip of the shower. I'm like with the shower curtains like over my neck. I'm trying to keep like my head away from everything that's going on. My dog comes in and he's like,
no.
He's like, no. He's like, bro, you okay? And he starts licking my face like he's gonna help me and do better. And I was like, stop it! I couldn't help it. And then he just lays at the door to the bathroom. He's just in my bathroom, just like, don't worry, bro. I got you when you're ready. I'm here for you. Team. I don't know how to like properly do this thing where like the tail wags and everything. He's just like, I got you, man. I'm here for you.
What the fuck are you doing? You're way too.
He's like, teamwork makes the dream work, and DreamWorks made Shrek. I got you, man. Oh yeah,
dog. This is
slowly back away. Yeah, no, part of that was he like and I don't like nobody taught him how to back away either. But Guinness knows how to like try like 2 or 3 steps, and he like slowly backed out of the bathroom. Like, I know you don't mean it, but I'll be here when you need your entire face licked for no reason. But it's okay, I got you.
Oh my God. So, hey, dude, I wanted to go over this real quick. Dogs don't have personal boundaries, Samantha. Not at all. It's annoying.
I don't know what a fever dream is, Cody, but I'm with you.
Oh my God. So I had someone ask me, what the fuck is the 3 beers in the logo? So I want to explain this shit right here.
Oh yeah, send it.
Shit. Okay. So Hugh and I are usually toast. Hugh, toast. Oh, get another one over.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. There we go.
Man.
So you and I are always fucking drinking on this fucking show, whether it be fucking
because we're sailor and we're
bottle of
drunks,
wine,
not alcoholics.
Hold on, you actually, I got a lineup.
Alcoholics go to meetings. We're
or
definitely
fucking
drunks.
bottle of whiskey, or fucking drink a beer.
I got here 7 minutes before the show started tonight.
So whatever it is, the third glass is for the guest.
Third gas for the guest. Third gas is for the guest.
Yeah, what he said. Don't listen to him. That's a good one.
Cheers.
So that's where, for those who keep asking why there's 3 beers but there's only 2 hosts, it's for the
cheers
people
to
who
you
join
all.
us.
Cheers for being here.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, man. I've never.
Yeah, there we go.
I've never got information that was more concrete than I got from the motherfucking smoke deck.
Facts, dude. Facts. That's
if
that,
I
dude, that's
if I
where,
if I wanted to
listen.
That's
That's where
to know
you need
something. I went to the motherfucking smoke deck.
There's
And you just drop like
there.
a little tiny comment here and there. You're just like something movement, and all of a sudden,
but when
everybody at the smoke is like, "Oh, I got all this information."
When you can, Samantha, we definitely fucking all will.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh,
Cody's
got you. Yeah, Samantha,
Cody's
listen. I don't know if you're doing sober October or
no.
sober
She's
November.
Prego. She's Prego. She's
mazel on your parasite.
Number two. So don't take offense to this, Samantha. You don't know Hugh that well yet.
But when you're back, we got you. Yeah, Cody's got you though. Big ass belly Prego. Oh, nice.
Yeah. What did you say? What did you say to my kids?
Me?
Samantha. The first time Hugh met my kids, he goes, "Oh, fuck trophy 1 and fuck trophy 2. How's it going?"
Oh, I was like, dude, you got 2 parasites? That's fucking crazy. Yeah,
it was great,
dude. If I've ever wanted to know anything about what's going on in the military, I go to the smoke deck. Except when you live up here. When you live up here in Maine, I swear to God, it's hilarious, dude. Because like, semen demons. I love semen demon. You got fuck trophy. You have crib midget. You have domestic terrorist.
Wait, what was the second one?
Fuck trophy. Crib midget.
Crib midget.
Crib midget. Fuck trophy. Crib midget. Domestic terrorist. Semen demon.
Domestic. That one. You can't just add in domestic terrorist.
Bullshit, my asshole. My youngest niece is an absolute troglodyte.
About your ass tonight.
My youngest niece is a domestic terrorist for show. I will tell her, I'm like, hey, go do this. She goes, you're not my dad. I'm like, you're not wrong. I'll smack your bitch ass across the fucking hall. And she's like, you won't do it. Oh my God, she's not wrong. But I don't need it.
It's true.
So, anyways, if I've ever wanted to know something about what's going on, you go to the smoke deck. Unless you live up here. If you live up in New England, that town's Facebook page will tell you exactly what's going on with the military. We are out there moving submarines in and out of dry docks and piers and things like that. The PAO, the public affairs officer, is like 4 days later. Oh, look what happened. But if you get on the motherfucking Kittery Facebook page or the York County Facebook page, it's look at a submarine movement. I'm an old retired person with a camera.
I'm going to go stand by the cliffs to the river. I'm going to take pictures of these.
Literally an hour later, the fucking boat is posted online. I'm like, what the fuck do you care if I leave the country or not? You can't even control the people in this motherfucking town.
So, dude, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
Oh, my phone was ringing too. I swear.
Oh my God, it must not be important because I'm not.
So I want to get back to this rodeo thing, dude.
Oh, let me tell you about this rodeo thing. So I didn't know what a barrel racer was until I watched Yellowstone, which of course means barrel racers are whores.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hassie Harrison, top tier. She can get it. Let me explain. I'm not saying that I would pursue it. I'm just saying if you say somebody can get it as a guy, you're just saying that if somebody offered it to you, you would oblige.
I'm gonna fuck you up. You know that,
correct? Right? Not what your thing is, but in general, if somebody said, "Hey, do you want this?" you would say yes. They can get it. I'm not pursuing it. I'm not being rude. I'm not chasing it down. I'm not telling anybody. I'm just saying they could get it. Right? Hassie Harrison portrays a barrel racer in Yellowstone. She can get it. Hassie Harrison portrays the firefighter in Tacoma FD. She can 100% get it.
I don't watch that. Is that a good show?
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. It's
that's the guys that made Super Troopers.
And yeah, all the broken lizard people. Yeah. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you.
That's it.
Yeah, put that up there for the
Facts.
motherfuckers to see. This is the most gentlemanly thing I've heard
I'm not
Hugh
putting
say.
that up there.
All night. Oh yeah, okay, all night. Yeah, that makes sense. Just tonight.
She didn't spell anything right. I'm not putting it up there.
That's okay. She's drinking. Anyways, I'm just saying, if a person can get it, if offered, I would reciprocate. It's like when somebody says, "Would you like some water?" While they have water, you would say, "Yes, I would take some water." Would you go get it yourself? Would you chase it down? No, you would not. But that's different. But anyways, tell us how your daughter's a barrel racer.
So she's a barrel racer. Now that you've said that they're whores,
Makes me uncomfortable, man.
So
I remember when they were 9.
Not the only. It's not. Yes, I know. She's 15.
That's the thing.
Let's just put that out there. She's still 15 years
what?
old.
Don't like
Yes.
that at all.
Yeah, I know, dude. Time goes by too fast. So anyway, I want you to actually tell the story of how I told it to you over the phone.
Oh, so Billy goes.
Because I think
so
stories
Billy's
like this are always better from the listener's perspective.
Billy's daughter says, "Listen, I'm not interested in dating this
Facts,
humdinger. Who gives a shit?" Oh, Cody. Sorry, I thought Cody was the name of the boy, but it's an androgynous name. You'll have to excuse me. So Billy's daughter says, "This guy likes me, and I would like you to meet him." And Billy goes, hibbity booty, great googly moogly. Like 12 Angry Men or two Angry Men or whatever it is. And so he's like, all right, fine. So he meets this guy, shakes his hand, but this kid also brings his entire family.
Yes. Tell me how.
And so Billy, with his brand new fucking handgun in his open carry state of North Carolina, meets these people. And they
pistol on it.
Excuse me. They tell their son, the one interested in his daughter, that Billy is the scariest, most intimidating person they've ever met.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. So I met this when
I'm not done.
Oh, keep going.
And Billy goes, I don't know why they would feel that way. Immediately. Immediately, I'm like, you lying sack of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Billy goes, I guarantee in my head.
I need people in the comments to vouch for me. Like, let's go.
No, nobody's vouching for bullshit.
Come on,
in
I'm
my
not
head,
scary.
Billy walks up to people and goes, "How you doing, Billy Rubino?"
That's not what I. I don't say Long Island.
Long Island. A tough handshake, not enough to be a cunt, but just enough to let them know that Billy is 6'5", not 5'6", 6'5". He goes, "Oh, big
6'4".
Hey, Billy Rubino, how you done?
How you done?
Your fucking handgun, all propped up. He's got his goddamn Yankees hat.
Fucking Mets.
Excuse me, his fucking Mets hat. Did the Mets win the World Series, by the way?
Cody and Samantha, thank you both very much.
Win the World Series? Nobody cares, Billy.
Oh, you mother
Mets hat, fucking Rangers sweater on it. How you done?
How you done?
That's I'm like, Billy, of fucking course, this dude's dad in North Crackalacan is like, that is the most intimidating person I've ever met in my life.
How you know? She knows. Samantha fucking knows.
I'm sorry, Cody says, as a Kansas City fan, I understand how angry Billy is about the World Series. Cody, I didn't realize that you lived in depression. I'm sorry about that. I have somebody you can call. North Kakalaki, that's what I'm saying. So that's how Billy meets this guy who's interested in his daughter, who allegedly is not interested in boys or dating, but also
no, she's focused, man. It's not actually fucking such a.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That would be le tits now if she was like, "This is what I'm doing right now." Fuck everyone.
So I know everyone. I know that our circle, I'm going to call it Hugh. All right. That if I called you guys up and I said, shit's about to go down with someone that's messing with my kids, I know without a doubt in my mind within 12 hours all you motherfuckers would be at my house without a doubt. Yeah, you would.
No, there'd be a dead kid in the backyard and we'd be on a plane to another country.
Oh, so there we go. So it'd be less than 12 hours.
For sure. I'll get a goddamn softball bat.
But I told my daughter that. She goes, "Daddy, why'd you show up to the rodeo knowing you were going to meet him?" I said, "First off, kiddo, I don't care if you were 15 or 65. I'm always going to be your dad."
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm always going to be that person that I don't give a fuck.
That having been said, though, That having been said, though, if she was 22,
Yeah, you will, Samantha.
would you have shown up the same way?
Fuck yes.
But at 22, there's not the same reason to show up that way as there is when she's
worse.
16.
That's worse.
What? How?
Because she's getting older. She doesn't need to get older. She needs to stay fucking 9. She should have stayed 9.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree.
Should have stayed 9.
However, okay. Samantha says yes, it is. Is this one of those times where since I'm not having kids, my opinion doesn't matter?
Yes. So let me tell you
suck
why.
my dick. I have an opinion too, bitch.
No, listen. First off, I love the fact that I know if something went down, no matter how old they are, that you would be there. I get that.
I want to be abundantly clear.
Yes.
I don't have a no women or children rule.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have to leave the country, but I'll kill a motherfucker. I don't care.
Oh, I know you will. We'll paint the fucking streets with their blood, bro. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
But I'm gonna have to get on a plane to, like, you know.
The biggest thing now in this
Colombia.
society is I feel it's even more prevalent, and the ladies in this chat right now will probably agree with this, that I need to make a fucking deep impact impression from day one.
I will agree with that. And here, let me tell you a story if you don't mind.
Because fuck social media.
So when my sister is, let's see, I'm 5'6". So
Cody said yes.
Okay, we got both of them. Okay. So I'm 5'6", my sister is 5'2"-ish.
Okay.
If I'm 36, my sister is 26, which means she joined the Navy when she was 20. So when she joined the Navy, me, my dad, and my brother got her Billy, look this up, the Jagged Commandor.
Let me see. Oh, you want me to pull it up on the screen?
Please and thank you. With G's. Jagged.
Commander? Commander, right? Not Commandor.
Yeah. Whatever. What did Google give you? And I only ask because this is relevant for the story.
Do I have to say this out loud, dude?
No, share the screeny.
It's a Magic the Gathering card.
No, that's not right. Hold on.
That's what it says. It says, hold on, I'm going to read what I put in. I put in Jagged Commander.
Oh, the knife.
Oh, Jagged Commander knife. Oh,
whatever.
Commando knife. Oh, this thing is sick. Let me.
Yeah, if you could please put this up on the screen for me.
Yes. Okay. So that's the I verified the spelling and you fucking still fucked it up.
Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, it's Jagged. Jaggd Commando.
This fucking
Thank
satanic.
You. It's a tri-blade knife. And those of you who know anything about basic medical, obviously having a triangle shaped cut in you is a lot harder to stitch up.
German for mountain hunter.
Sure.
That's fun.
Scroll down a little bit.
That's the gathering, right?
Scroll down a little bit, please.
Sure. I'm getting there.
So you see the handle there, the hilt? It's ribbed for your pleasure. So in the sheath, it screws in. You can see the threaded knots there because you can use it as a billy club. It's all hardened steel.
Oh.
My sister is 5'2", 5'1", maybe. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like in the sheath.
Oh, right here.
Right. She joined the Navy.
Squid?
Where?
Oh no, it's okay. It's a
talon.
It's a talon. Well, look real fast, dude. When you've been drinking, that looks like a squid real quick.
For sure. So anyways. When my sister joined the Navy, my brother, my dad, and myself bought her this knife. And we said, listen, the Navy, kind of rapey. So you shouldn't feel anything if you have to use this. And my brother goes, maybe a little resistance, but other than that. And the resistance is because, you had to stick it in there. So I'm not opposed to being like, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. My real conversation. My kids Hugh, we've been friends for what, 6, 7 years now?
Plus or minus.
It's about 7 years, right?
Yeah.
You know
Cody, I'm sorry. Cody's got the right idea. Put that comment up there, the last
Let
one.
me see. This one?
Yes. Fun trauma to come into the ED. That's what I'm saying. It's not only that it's a tri-blade, it's a tri-blade that twists as it goes in.
Yeah.
If you're getting raw paid and you shank a motherfucker,
Facts.
the only thing you should feel is a little bit of resistance.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If my knee, oh my God, dude, if you or my brother or my sisters called and said something, your niece or nephew, blinding fucking rage.
I know. That's what
done.
That's what
I'm gonna be like
family's
that
about.
guy. I'm gonna be like that guy in that fucking clip on YouTube who goes into the court and they're like, "How do you feel?" I'm like, "Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good."
Oh, it's the
same
people,
reason I came.
People think
it's
I'm
the same
joking.
reason. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say people think I'm joking when I say what I would do to people that if they fucked with my kids. If just put it this way, my daughters have gotten to the point. My daughters have gotten to the point where like they'll come home. Like my youngest, everyone knows her name. So when Gabby comes home from school, right? Because my oldest is homeschooled, my youngest goes to public school. So when she comes home and she tells me she has an issue with someone at school, the first thing I ask is, what's their first and last name?
Sure.
And it's not to be funny. It's not to be macho. It's not to be.
Yeah.
I need you to paint a picture for me because.
Paint me a word picture.
Yeah. Because if I need to talk to parents, I need to do a little research. And I'm going to contact them outside of the school parameters. And we're gonna discuss things like an adult.
For sure.
If that individual, meaning those people's child, keeps messing with my kids, then I have the 3 strikes rules in my house, which I think most people have.
Thanks, John.
That means what?
Thanks, John.
So the 3 strikes rule. Oh, hold on. I had a big screen. Yes. So 3 strikes rule is my kids will tell you to stop 3 times. If they feel they are still getting threatened.
3?
Yeah, I do a 3 strikes rule. A 3 strikes rule because
at school?
This is what it is. Well, situational 3 strikes. So let me.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So if you say someone's like, just like, oh, you know, blah, 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 bullying you, pushing you, be like, hey, you need to stop pushing me or there's going to be consequences. And they push you again. You're going to need to stop pushing me. There's going to be consequences. Happens again. I'm telling you, last time you push me again, there's going to be consequences. They push you, broken fucking nose. I don't give a shit.
See, I think that's where we differ.
Now, it's also situational. It's also situational because there are situations where you can talk your way out of shit. You want to try to end everything.
You should try. You should use your words.
But there's also this. If you feel the only resolution is to knock a motherfucker's head off, and you look at me and go, Dad, I felt I was in danger, and that was my only option. Okay.
Story time.
Boom.
So I have taken various martial arts courses through my adult life. I wrestled, I did judo, I did jeet kune do, a couple other ones.
Yes, Cody.
So my sister, when she was in high school, she's a little tiny thing. And not like she was and is not anymore. She's not like a big fat bitch or anything. When she first joined the Navy, Billy, she was 103 pounds on the flight deck. She had to wear a weighted vest because I don't know if you know this, but you have to be 110 to 15 pounds to be on a flight deck. So she had a second class.
You go bye-bye.
Oh, you go bye-bye. Yeah. So she had a second class whose job it was to check her vest to make sure that she was fucking weighted down. Right. So I used to fuck with my sister when I would come home from martial arts. I'd be like, oh, yeah, this is the tiger strike and this is the panther. Yeah, I was, like beat up on her a little bit, a little fun, whatever. So, like, I remember I used to teach her the panther strike is these 2 knuckles here. Billy, you have 2 daughters, right? And then you do one of these. This is a panther strike, right? Just right to the vulnerable parts, right? So I was messing with her one day and I taught her this. And I get a phone call from my mother one day. in Bremerton, I was going to Olympic College, which was literally a block away from the elementary/high school. I get a call from my mom. She's fucking furious. She's like, "You need to come up here to the school, right?"
Furious.
Fucking furious. She's like, "You need to come up here right now. Olivia's in trouble." I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, say less." So I walk my ass up there. It's my mother, who is 5 foot. My sister is 4'11".
What?
The principal behind the desk. My mom is like
How tall are
beat
your
red.
parents?
Huh?
How tall are your parents?
A whole other conversation. Anyways, my mom is fucking pissed. And I'm like,
Okay.
what's going on? And the principal tells me that Olivia,
What needs to happen next?
my 11th grade sister, punched some kid in the throat with the panther strike and fucked up his jugular.
Oh, sucks for that kid.
I was like, oh. What happened before then? And the principal's like, what do you mean?
True, Cody.
He comes from a long line of leprechauns. Rude,
Factual,
but not wrong. My family is Irish, Scottish, English, and Czechoslovakian.
That's why that's
strong livers, Cody. Anyways, I look at the principal. I'm like, what precipitated this?
What precipitate? Use SAT.
She's like, she's like, that's not the point. And I'm like, kind of is for me.
Let's talk about this bitch.
Apparently, the dude whose throat my sister broke had been swatting her on the behind for a couple of times and said, don't do it again after the 4th time, or I'm going to punch you in the throat. And he's like,
fair warning.
Me. He's like,
Smack.
5'9", 5'10", or whatever. So he walks by, swats her in the butt, and she's like, whoop-a! Right in the fucking throat, drops him like a bad motherfucking habit. My mother is beat red looking at me, and then she's looking at me like, and then goes to the principal.
Oh my God, your face is so disgusting. Oh, Hugh.
Sorry, I got it now. I hit the button. Debbie was so upset. She goes, you called me over here because my daughter punched some kid in the throat. It turns out my daughter was sexually assaulted.
Yes.
And you wanted to protect him. So
yes,
my mother was like, you two can leave. And the principal's like, well, I'm not done. The mother's like,
yeah, you are.
I was not asking you. So I
Debbie.
I take my sister.
Yeah, Debbie.
Yeah, right. I take my sister out, and there's like, it's a passing period or whatever. End of the day, I don't really remember what was going on, but I remember there was kids walking around, and there's my mother screaming behind closed doors.
We've had
as
Debbie
I
on
walk
the show,
my
man.
sister out of the fucking
Debbie
school,
doing that shit.
And everybody's like looking at the principal's office, and I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck you. Fuck you.
You're cool.
One of them.
Fuck you.
You're cool.
I'm out.
You're cool. You're cool. Fuck you. Cool. You're cool. You're cool. I'm out. Yeah. Oh, dude, it was fucking wild.
Oh, man, that's it. Listen, I get so my biggest thing was like my kids are in high school, and last year in middle school. No, last year in middle school and high school.
Oh my God.
But and I know you say this because they've been with me. Primarily, nothing against my ex-wife. Me and my ex-wife actually get along great. It was just a better option at the time.
Sure.
For them to live with me, but they've been with me since they were 5 and 7. Okay. My biggest thing when that happened, when I got thrown into full-time single parent, which I love, and I praise my kids. I love my kids to death.
They do not both suck.
No, they're great kids. But my biggest thing is I always wanted to be that projection of how a man treats a woman. So meaning like, my daughter tells me all the time, Daddy, why do you hold the door for me? Why do you open the car door? Because I'm setting expectations.
I gotta ask you. Is that a gentlemanly thing to do, or is that just a habit for you?
I think it's a little of both.
Woman, not would you hold the door for a homie, right?
No, I would. I really would. But
if somebody's like close enough behind you,
yeah, no, absolutely. But for what so the crazy thing is it's actually, yes, thank you, Cody. You shouldn't let the woman walk through the door first. So what you should do is, listen, you should actually open the door and hold it open in the doorway and then let her walk through the door.
What if she doesn't say thank you?
She doesn't have to.
Disagree, but okay.
No, when it's my daughters or a woman I'm
That's
with.
different. That's different.
No, but I'm saying if it's a stranger,
in general,
any stranger should always say fucking thank you. I get
but
on.
if they don't, what happens?
Oh, I go like this. I go, you're fucking welcome.
Okay, I was gonna say you rather say you're welcome or thank you, or you grab them and throw them back out and close the door, right?
My thing is
middle finger. Fuck you, Cody. We've never met, but we're gonna be great friends. You don't know it yet.
Cody's what they say thebomb.com. I'm talking about the immediate women in my life.
No. You can't talk about what you would do for the immediate woman in your life because it's an entirely different category of person.
But you're missing my point because I'm telling you, I'm trying to show you that I'm setting an expectation for my children.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like you want
how men should treat them when they get to that age.
See, so I will agree that there are certain habits I think a person will do for their family they wouldn't do for other people.
100%.
But I also think that there are habits that a person would do for other people that they don't feel they need to or should tell their family about because
of politeness.
Well, yeah, because it's out of politeness, or you expect it, or you like, hey, by the way, like let me give you an example if you don't mind. You would hold the door for your daughters without being like, oh, I'm your dad and I hold the door for you, right?
Yeah.
But you would also expect that they hold the door for somebody else.
100%. But
That's
my point is the rest of what I was going to say was also in my life, and you can vouch for this. I don't have women in and out of my fucking home. I will
not vouch for it.
I don't have women. I don't have a ton of fucking girlfriends and all this shit in and out of my home.
That's true. Only dudes. All cocks.
Only dudes. It's just dick to lips.
Just fucking ball bag to ball bag.
Yeah, it's just fucking fucking taint licking fucking parties. No, but my point is I don't set an environment for them where they feel that men treat women like shit.
That's true. I mean? Yeah.
So I've been very careful about my dating life. You know, I've made it very clear.
Justin agrees. You do have this off this list.
Billy,
you do love a good mud flap.
Facts. I mean, look, our fucking listeners and our comment section tell no lies. Okay.
Yeah, they don't all suck.
Yeah, if you're not watching this live, you're missing
Justin.
the fuck out.
Justin sucks.
Justin just
different kind of stuff.
Justin sucks anything that goes near his face within fucking 3 inches. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Why do you think he likes cigars so much?
Yeah, or what Justin and I call him dog dicks.
Anyway, Justin, go Duke.
Ew, shut the fuck up.
It's got to piss him off a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll send Justin a Pure Wake.
What the hell's a Pure Wake? Should I know?
Did I look frozen? I was trying to stay super still. Did I look frozen?
What's a Pure Wake? Is it a candle?
Hugh, focus for a second. Do I look frozen? Yeah, dude, I look frozen. That was
cool. See, there are just some parts of the episode you shouldn't listen to.
Google. Hold on. Let's fucking.
I'm Google. Not fucking Google. I love that girl. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I want to say I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Oop, forgot her name. Oh God, the fucking TBI is taking over. Hold on a second. Cody, if you
a female external
what?
catheter?
I'm sorry. What now? Say it again. Sorry.
What is this thing?
Pure Wake.
External urinary catheter that is hooked to a suction. All
right, I had the name right. An external urinary catheter. Is that like a she? Is that like a shiwi?
So gross. No, hold on. You want me to pull it up on the screen?
No.
Yeah, hold on.
No. no.
Is happening now.
An
right
external
now. Welcome
catheter?
to Liberty Risk
Did it start to-
Podcast.
Oh, you can buy it on Amazon. Look at that.
Yeah, it's on this. It's on. Dude, I have 71. How many items do I have in my cart? Jesus Christ, 77.
Jesus fuck. Buy shit. Shit, get off the pot, Billy.
Let's see. How many fucking.
What is that?
3,000. This right here.
Yeah,
Oh, these are fucking ribbon for fucking work. This is a solar panel. This is a fucking jig. This is a book set. Extension cords.
I'm sorry. Back up.
What?
Back up. Back up. Left Behind.
Yeah, my daughter wanted.
Cameron novels.
My daughter wanted them.
Tell her no. She can
Why,
have
did
Harry Potter or nothing.
Did you read them?
No, it was by Kirk Cameron. It's Left Behind. It's like the good people got absorbed to heaven and everybody else was shit out of luck.
Hugh, we go to church on Sundays, man.
Who's we, bitch?
Me and my children.
All right, bye, Cody. Tell your husband we said
Norway. Is he in Stavanger? You need to text me later. I want to know where the fuck he's at.
Tell him that we said hello in Norwegian.
Chipotle Hot Sauce Bandit. I need to know who that is. That is a fucking great name.
Is it a Japanese toilet?
It's a Japanese toilet.
I'm here for it, man. I'll tell you what. Anyways, Haktua girl.
Wait, hold on, Cody.
When you were done,
she called it a cooter canoe.
Is that like a shiwi?
She called it a cooter canoe.
Anyways, Haley Welch, who said Haktua? Justin
Haktua
girl.
Shit, he's.
I'll tell you what, man. Dude, I'll tell you what, man.
You know what, Justin? You want us to send you a link? You want to get in here for the next 10?
I'll tell you what, man. I'm so happy that Haley Welch took her 10 minutes of fame and turned it into a I'm here for everyone kind of platform. She raises money for like the one animal shelter. She does the Talk to a podcast. She is.
Oh, Justin, you want Justin Rodebush?
Yeah, threatened me with a good time. I don't know the bear. I'm sorry. I just need to say this. I'm fucking pumped that Haley Welch is an actual person and not some fucking hoe bag OnlyFans person. I love that her. Yeah. Who's the fucking comedian that she's with? Oh my god, I feel so.
All right, Justin, we give you 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes, brother.
It's not.
Check Messenger. I'm sending you the link.
Female comedians. Oh my god, I'm fucking terrible.
What is wrong with you?
I can't think of the name of this woman that. Not Elijah, not Tig Notaro, not Taylor Tomlinson. Although she's fucking hilarious. Whitney Cummings. Whitney Cummings. Ooh. Whitney Cummings and Haley Welch have like bonded, and I fucking love it. Right, I think it is like one of the most wholesome, hilarious bonding.
Whitney Cummings is such a.
She's so fucking hilarious, dude.
First off, hold up.
Send it.
First off, yes, yet 100,000,000% agree. 2, so fucking underrated. I don't think she gets credit.
Oh,
I don't think
she gets credit, but she does not. She does not
credit
get
she
fucking. She's
deserves.
So fucking funny, dude.
Oh,
she's like top tier bro level hilarity. It's just like she takes the terrible parts of being a woman, makes them funny, and I'm here for it because it's the reality of the situation. The internet is no longer hey, we should send these memos back and forth. The internet is the entirety of the world's information. Yes. Whitney Cummings is the epitome of the female problem in America whilst also being funny about it. And I love that her and Haley Welch have bonded. I think they're so fucking funny. Haley Welch is on her show, and she's like, what's good for the whole is not necessarily good for the soul. I thought that motherfucker was so goddamn funny.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Haley Welch is actually a pretty fucking down to earth human being. Hold on 1 second.
You got Justin? Hi, kiddo. Hi, kiddo.
Hugh says hi.
Hey, I didn't say hi, but I was yelling in your dad's headphones.
Hi, kiddo. What? We're on live. I can't turn. She wants me to turn off live.
If you don't come over here and say hello, I'm gonna tell Danique not to love you. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Love you, mean it.
He was saying he wants to have babies with Haley Welch. That's what he said. Oh. Yeah. She just asked why are we talking about Haley Welch.
First of all, I'm 36 and got a vasectomy.
You got a what?
I got a vasectomy.
You said a vasectomy.
Vasectomy. Yeah. Is your daughter still in the room?
Yes, she is. She's right there.
That's weird. Stop saying that.
No,
stop telling your daughter that a 36-year-old friend of hers got a vasectomy. Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that look is the look I'm looking for. Knock it off. I'm gonna get another beer.
Anything else? I'm sorry.
All right, let's take a 40-second breather. Will I get another beer?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Yeah.
Is there a way to do a commercial break on this thing?
We need to add in a commercial break.
Well, it's live, so it's kind of difficult.
This is true. No, we could add it in. I could add it in.
I mean, I'm not saying you couldn't. 8:33.
For those watching, how can we add a commercial break? What would you want to see for a commercial break?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time my butthole was on the internet.
You what?
What?
What'd you say?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to come back to 1 hour and 6 minutes and see it.
Oh, you can actually read the time. I'm surprised you're still seeing straight.
Hey, I'm going to get another beer while you
go get a beer. Let's figure this out. I'm going to figure out how the fuck we can do a commercial. Bing and bang a boom. Do the commercial over here. Forget about it. What is it? Can we do music? What's this? He was getting a beer. He was left in the room at the moment and needed to replenish his liquid beverages that contain alcohol so that he can continue the conversations throughout the evening. If you have any problems with this at the moment, please let me know. And we're back. Thank you so much. I gave us a little bit of a commercial. I thought that was pretty good.
Elevator music. I lost my bottle opener somewhere. There it is. I had a thing I wanted to talk about. What was it?
All right, hold on 1 second. You need to go on a rant because my daughter needs to talk to me quick. Hold on.
All right, go ahead. Are you muted?
I am going to mute. Justin needs to hurry up.
Shut up.
I don't know what kind of dinner he's cooking.
Are you muted now? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Nobody cares about your military experience. Employers want to hire you because they get tax breaks. But let me tell you, as a person who has worked for the federal government, both in and out of uniform, your experience is only relevant as long as you're working on your platform. Justin, I'm not ready for you yet. Be quiet. You too, Billy. When you get out of the military, I've talked about transitioning out of the military many, many times before.
You talked about transitioning?
Shut up. When you get out of the military, you're done. Be done. Unless, listen, if you're on an aircraft carrier as a mechanic and you get out of the military and join as a civilian as a mechanic on an aircraft carrier, that's fine. If you get out,
hold on. You just said join as a okay.
If you get out of the military and you join the civilian sector and you're like, I'm going to do something completely different, who fucking cares about your prior experience? Nobody cares about what you fucking did. Okay. Welcome to the civilian sector. Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Justin, my man.
Justin, can you hear us, brother?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I can hear you.
What a fantastic face, man, you have there, my man.
I know, dude. What's going on, dude? It's grown out since I've seen you.
Yeah, look,
Justin, was it when did we get together?
What a brilliant dick room you have there.
Last December when I was out there getting
started. It's been almost a year, homie.
Yeah.
What does AG West mean?
It's a equipment company out here that I bought my big sprayer from. Nice. So it's like
because he has like fucking 2 million fucking acre ranch or some crazy shit out there. Fucking feeding. He's out there feeding America.
Not quite that much. He says
not quite that much. It's only 1.8.
What are you drinking, my man?
Oh man, I got this delicious orange creamsicle beer I'm trying.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
Not
fucking
bad.
tasty
It's
toast, my
sweet.
friend.
It's very
See,
sweet.
oh look, see, tied it back to the 3 fucking beers in the logo. You can all kiss my ass, you doubting motherfuckers.
I gotta say this though. My wife said the only way I could like leave the dinner table to come jump on this is I had to say that Canada rules for her. So
All right, so since your
that's
wife
out
is
there.
since your wife's Canadian, we're gonna let this pass. Okay,
Yeah,
so
she's
we're-
peeking through the door there to make
Oh,
sure.
your wife is
Hi,
Canadian.
this is your free pass, dear.
Right.
This is your free pass.
Justin, how you've had a service dog for something like 8 years now? Is that
Well, he got
right?
his second one. He's second
Yeah,
one now.
yeah, I'm on my second one right now. Tango is retired, and now I have
Tango.
Charlie. Yep.
Tango and Charlie now. Okay.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
is Charlie doing?
Does
Really good.
Charlie ride in the equipment with you as well?
She does. Yeah, she's not quite as nimble as Tango was, and doesn't get in quite as small of a ball as he can.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
jumps in the sprayers and the tractors, and she loves
Nice.
the semis. Her favorite. So yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. Justin and I got to sit down and share a couple of beers with Justin up at the farm.
Yeah. That was
Maybe
fun
that's what
last.
Maybe that's what I'll do for Christmas. Is I'll drive down to the farm and surprise Matt and Danique.
Hey, speaking of Matt,
We should do
he
that.
came out here hunting a couple years ago, and his
Came out of the
antelope
closet
still-
finally.
This is his antelope that I still haven't got to him. That he got
There's
to
no
yet.
fucking way Matt shot that.
Matt
Yeah.
shot that?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
yeah. I got to
No,
get it.
Matt's a diabetic fat guy. There's no way he shot that thing.
Wow.
Yep, he nailed
Wow.
it.
Yeah, Matt.
I'll
you
bet
heard
he
it
fucking
first here.
nailed it. That's insane.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome though, dude. Yeah, we got we
Ooh,
should.
I got a
You
question,
know what?
actually.
That's
Do you
actually
Do you take
you-
your dogs hunting with you?
Tango did not care. Like he doesn't mind shooting a whole lot, but yeah, neither one of them like being really left behind in the vehicle, and they're too noisy. So I usually just leave them
Yeah.
at home with my wife or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
what's
Well,
what's what's hunting season up there right now?
Right now is deer. Antelope is just closing. Maybe this weekend. It's about done. Elk and
telepy?
deer are going. Lots
Yeah,
of
we
birds.
got duck and deer here in North Carolina right now.
Yeah, pheasant, duck, goose, quail, grouse. All that's open here right now.
Yeah, I'm going next Saturday actually.
Nice.
Justin, where
Get
Justin,
out
where you
and
living
do some
now?
duck hunting.
Middle of Montana, man. North central
Montana.
Montana. Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask
God's
you?
country. God's country.
Does the state of Montana charge you a retirement or VA tax?
No, not that I'm aware of. The retirement thing I can't speak to because I only did my 4 and got out. But
Okay.
but no, that I have no.
Do
VA
you pay a
tax.
disability tax from the VA?
No,
No,
okay.
same here in North Carolina. North Carolina, we don't either.
no, and we don't have sales tax or anything like that here. It's just all kind of makes up
Do you
for our
Do you have
property
income tax?
Yeah,
You have income and property.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just shopping around for places.
yeah.
Fucking Hughes. So Hugh and Justin, I don't know.
I'm always like one step away from the next adventure. I told my girlfriend, I was like, listen, I can retire from the shipyard at 49 years old.
He's
From
so
49 to
fucking crazy.
55, I
you go.
cannot guarantee I will live in this country or this state. You can
So-
rent the flat.
So much truth is happening right now.
I can rent a place in downtown Edinburgh, Scotland for $1,000 a month. My disability is 2,300. Cannot promise I'll be here next year.
Hey
Like,
man, if
sweet-
you-
I was like,
it-
sweetheart, I love you, but you better be ready. You better be able to relieve in a fucking suitcase.
right. Where I'm at here, it's pretty much open prairie with like mountains or on either like north and south of us. and
Yeah.
My hometown has like 200 people in it. If you can find a house available there, like $600 for a nice little house to rent, you're set up, man. Look at all
Yeah,
the money you can
shit.
save here.
Now, so you're out there in Montana, central Montana?
North
I take
Central, yeah. Yeah, we're about
North Central.
we're about 3 hours shy of the Canadian border, 2.5 hours.
Oh,
something like
no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Nice
find
and
in
cool.
Montana that you have a lot of people that come and go, or is it if you're born in Montana, you kind of stay in Montana?
No, like my sister, she lives out in Seattle. Like she loves the city, so people come and go. We get a lot,
Oh, so she's a Democrat.
probably.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people since COVID happened, and a lot of people have learned they can do their job
Online.
remote?
Yeah, like we have a bunch of
Yeah.
people that have come to our little town from the Seattle, Oregon
No
areas,
shit.
just because like they can work from home, or like
Yeah.
one guy, he works for the railroad, so he's no matter where he lives, he's gone for 2 weeks out on the road, and then he's home for a week or two. So
Do
Now,
you
do you is that a
did
lot
you
of people with families, like kids and stuff, or is it just
yeah.
adults? Because I know you're on the board of education there too, right? Yeah.
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 So 3 years ago, our school, kindergarten through 12th grade, all in one building, we had
Jeez.
43 kids in the whole school. Now we're up to like 78. So hey, we've grown.
do you
Jeez, big
do
changes
you
coming.
Huge. It's
over the
huge.
over the last couple of years, if you don't mind my asking, who's your internet provider?
Well, it's a local.
Skynet.
So Triangle is what I use. It's a local
It's
local
okay.
cell phone
So
company.
what I was gonna ask is, over the last couple of years, have like the larger companies kind of moved in? Are they like setting infrastructure, or it's not quite at that level yet?
No, it's still pretty much local, kind of state-owned companies, I'd say.
Okay.
Nothing like, I mean, we finally just got fiber here at our place,
Oh,
I'd
Mazel.
say about 10 years ago, and some people closer to town are just getting it now. Like for some
No
reason,
shit.
I live 20 miles from Geraldine, 70 miles from the nearest city. I got the fiber out here before some people in
Geraldine,
town got it.
Montana.
Yeah.
Billy, can you pull up a map of Geraldine, Montana for me, please?
Yeah, give me one
Yeah.
second.
Google
So
Earth
just
that.
what's there's funny, it's
Well,
the company
and the reason I'm sorry, the reason I'm asking is like I live up here in Maine, and I have like a lot of trees that we're about to have an election next week, and part of it is some power company crap, and I'm like, oh well, is the city or the state mandating people do underground utilities for these new developments and things like that? Obviously, Montana, you have a massive land area. Do you guys do underground utilities for new developments, or after storms? Are you converting? Because
Hugh is
getting
real estate shopping right now.
getting getting like T-Mobile or Xfinity or HughesNet or whatever out
Yeah.
there is not exactly the same as like, oh, we have a local company.
Right.
Geraldine, Montana, population was 207 in 2020.
Yeah, so that's the picture there on the left is the little old train depot from the old West days, and that on the right there, that's the bank. It's still operating, but
That
it's an
is
old
the
old
bank.
building.
That's the bank.
Yep, the only bank in town.
Oh shit, hell.
It's we have a bar, we have a post office, we
You have
have
a
the
bar, a
bank.
post office. Okay,
That's all you
so
need. You're a town and a
yeah,
school.
you're a town. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Fucking A,
so
man.
for the utilities, like out here, they started out in the country trying to do underground power for a few years, and it was supposed
Yeah.
to last like 25, 30 years. Well, after about 15, they started having issues, and finding the breaks was a nightmare. So in the last like 5 years, they
God.
started running all above ground again out here in the country. So we have power
Okay.
lines again.
Wow.
What is your what's your major weather issue out there?
Snow?
Yeah. Snow and
Okay,
hail.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like no worse than anyone else. All right, listen, my first year up here in Maine, there was some I was hanging out at my
I
house, and
remember that snowstorm.
randomly I would hear. Turned out some homie was walking up and down the roads with a fucking mallet,
Oh, jeez.
and he was hitting the power lines, knocking the snow off of them so they didn't fall over and shit.
Yeah.
I had no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
what was going on.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? You talk about crazy jobs like that. I found out just recently that my great grandfather was a fucking lamplighter in New York City.
That'd be fucking.
So he used to go around it when an hour before sunset, and they used to
Yeah.
start lighting the street lamps
Yeah.
in downtown Manhattan.
It's funny because they had a
Let
similar
that sink in
job.
for a second.
That's
He used to go around
crazy.
it.
They had bell ringers too. They had bell ringers. And
Yep.
like, oh, this people want to be woken up at this time.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
pretty. It was a pretty cool. So supposedly that was one of like it was
Allegedly.
a prestigious blue collar job back in the late
Really?
1800s in New York City.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Hey,
that's
Justin,
pretty cool
but
thing. It's a
listen,
pretty
man,
cool thing.
5.
It's a pretty cool thing.
It's a fucking good
It's a
fucking
cool
job.
thing, he says.
It's a fucking fugazi. That's what that is. It's a fucking
Hey, a
fugazi.
low level fugazi. Justin, actually, I wanna ask you. So you live out more or less rural.
Go ahead, say that. Say that with 12 years in your ear.
Yeah,
Rural.
rural Montana.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Between the peak of summer and the peak of winter, What are your hours of sunlight?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I don't sit there and time it. But I mean,
No, I mean, like,
Google it.
are you getting like 14 hours in a
Thank you.
day versus 3? Is it?
You're asking some technical fucking.
That is
questions.
technical. That is
Well,
really technical.
it
Dude,
might-
he's north more than us. And it gets-
whoa, more than you. But I, believe it or not, am on the same parallel as La Maddalena, Italy, which is where I lived for 7 years. Suck my dick, Billy.
Oh my
I'll
God.
tell you right now, it's not much. It's
Yeah.
right now it's getting daylight at like, I'd say 8 o'clock. It's solid daylight, and then it's
Well, we got daylight savings. We got
dark by
daylight savings coming up, right?
6.
Yeah, for like 4 fucking farmers. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Fuck those farmers, right? Fuck those ranchers. So Justin, how's Charlie working out? How's everything?
Really good,
going?
man. Oh my gosh, she's like a Cadillac, dude. She is just chill. You take her to a basketball game. I go watch my daughter cheer, and the band's right next to us playing. She don't care. I mean, she is amazing. She's a rock star.
How did I've been meaning to ask you, and I'm sorry I haven't reached out about it since we've
Hey, you
been
do
together.
suck. You do suck.
I do. I definitely do.
It's okay. I've been
Billy-
depressed about it, but I'll
Billy sucks dick at eating pussy.
Anyway, how'd Tango take it?
So I mean, it's still kind of hard for him. I think I go to leave and just take Charlie, and he wants to go out the door with me, right?
Yeah,
But when I'm gone, like him and my dad are super close. So if like my wife's not here, like
So he's
he'll-
got somebody to
he'll
hang
with
out
my
with.
dad. Yeah, like he'll go and ride in the
Oh,
side by
that's
side
good.
with my dad, and like
Yeah.
Dad says when I'm gone and they're alone on the farm, like Tango doesn't go 2 feet from my dad's side. Like,
Oh,
he's
that's
right with him.
awesome.
So yeah, no.
And how
that's
old
good.
is Tango now?
Tango's pushing on 9, I think.
Okay.
So I don't know if I told you.
So
Justin.
what? I'm sorry, Billy. So you had Tango for like 7 years, 8 years?
Yeah, like yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, I mean,
I recently talked
he
to
did
Matt.
he did his job. He did his job.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
recently talked to our buddy Matt, who's an absolute piece of shit, Massingill. And
Fucker.
I was yeah. Fuck you, Matt. Danique's significant better of the two of you. And I was telling him, I was like, oh yeah, I took Guinness with me to San Diego, and he was like, you still working? And I'm like, I don't think I work, my dog. He's 12 now. I think he just is really excited to go places with me.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Right? Yeah, because my brother has a red, more or less an Australian red tequila kind of puppy.
Yeah.
Who is about to turn 1 year, actually recently turned 1 year old, and she's got a ton of energy. And Guinness will play with her for like, I don't know, 2 laps, and then he's like, no, fuck this. This is bullshit. But it's kind of crazy, like the willingness for the working dog to be like, yeah, okay, I got a little left in me.
Even when they have
after the fact.
even after that.
Tango's like I'm done with you, but like the old man here, the
old men are gonna hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out here. Yeah,
that's what it's come down to, right?
Yeah,
it's the old men are gonna hang out. So it's funny because it's like I did I told Danique that I did the DNA test for whiskey, and it happened to be that whiskey's
and rum.
Yes, pretty much. That whiskey's mother was in the same system, so I knew exactly when whiskey was born, which is crazy because it's a day. Her birthday is a day after my birthday.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool. So she's actually going to turn 9 this February. So it's kind of, and what's crazy is her and my youngest daughter have gotten really close because she's pretty much retired out. She's
Well, her and Tango were pretty much the same age. They were there.
I think wasn't I the
you
one
were right behind me?
I was. So they're the same age. So whiskey is pretty much turned into a service pet, as I like to call it, right?
Yeah, listen, Guinness goes out in his vest, but he's like, oh, we're at a place that we always go to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go lay here and stuff.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, whiskey will get like you can tell, just from their demeanors, whiskey will get a little fire in her belly, and she's like, oh, I'm ready to work today. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
and she'll come out. But the cool part is, and I've said this to Matt and Danique, I think me and you talked about this, Justin, when last December, is not just the healing that the dog's done for me, but for my girls.
Yeah, for sure.
Like for my family, you know what I mean? So it's like my youngest daughter, Gabriella, she and her and Whiskey are thick as thieves. You'll see them plotting. Like Whiskey will follow around like a little fucking spy. She'll creep around the house, and so Gabby taught her this thing that said sneak attack daddy.
Sneak attack. I love it.
And Whiskey will get down like a little fucking submarine and like fucking she'll sneak around the house. I'm like, what in the shit is happening right now? She's like, we're gonna get you, Dad. And I was just like, no. I was like, this isn't happening. But what's really cool is watching my girls and them noticing the demeanors of the dog. Like, oh, Whiskey's smiling, Whiskey's upset, Whiskey's sad, Whiskey's hungry.
Yeah.
But also going through, you know, we've all been through the same training cycle. So it's the commands, the verbal driven commands.
Yeah.
That my girls, I taught that to them, and they do that too, and the dog responds, hands down. So it's pretty cool. But it's awesome that you're the first to have a second dog, right? Am I?
Yeah.
correct?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. When Guinness is done, I think I'm done.
No, I'm not. I want another one. You know, it's
Yeah, it took me a while to get, you know, so
it's hard because I take Whiskey 50% of the time. It was hard for me in the RV industry because I was always on that black asphalt. So it was really hard for me to take her to work.
Yeah.
Justin, how long did you have your first one before you got your second
7 years. 5, 6 years.
Well, it was
Let him answer, Billy.
It was October of 18 that I got him.
Oh.
Right?
Uh-huh. Because I was the next one the following year.
Yeah. And then I retired him just last October, a year ago. Almost.
Oh, okay.
Almost a day.
And you know what it ended up being is
I'm sorry, Justin, he's 7 now, right?
I think no, he's 8 now.
8. Okay, excuse me.
Yeah. So we were at a school board training that I go to every year, and we were going to our first class, and like we walked in there, and it was just I kind of noticed him starting to change a little bit, but he just couldn't handle it anymore. You know, we walked in there and it was just constant whimpering and shaking, and like he knew that it was time to work, but he was so worked up because I was getting so worked up. I think it just
Yeah.
Yeah.
he just couldn't handle it anymore.
Did you notice more of the I call it the lap alerts where they put their head on your lap? You know what I mean? I think that's standard with every dog. Because same thing with Whiskey. She gets very I have to give her CBD gummies now to calm her down.
I tried those with Tango.
They work. I'm very fortunate. They work very well with Whiskey.
Good.
She starts shaking.
Yeah. Well, that's
because her anxiety, and I can, you know, I put my, you know, I'll grab her and, you know, I'll hold her, and I can feel her heart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, like you're worse off than I am. Now I have to be the service human for the service dog, right? I got to be the service human. I'm like, come here, girl. Like, I love you. Like, it's okay.
Like, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, like you're fine. Like it's okay. So that's when I started to notice that I'm like, okay, let's just transition you to be a pet. Now it's your time to just play with your toys, jump around, just live your fucking life.
Yeah.
She's got a big ass comfy bed in my bedroom. She's got one downstairs. She's got her kennel that she loves. That's could fit a great fucking Dane in the thing. Like, cause you know, you spoil these dogs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean, Charlie, I was lucky enough to actually meet Charlie. Charlie's she's a sweetheart. She's a pretty awesome dog, man.
And that was kind of the hard part for me too, is trying to decide, you know, I called Matt and Danique the day I just made that decision. We were there in Billings, Montana. And I was just like, I've got to do this, you know? And so I took them back to the hotel room and they said, well, we've got Matt said, I got a dog for you if you want. So give me some time, you know, let me think about it. And my hard part was that, like, how hard is this going to be on Tango? And then I kind of just sat there one day and I thought, you know, I love Tango. He's a dog. I'm a human. I need the help. I want this. So it's like, I got to try to remove some of the human emotion from my dog and quit projecting that onto him and focus on what I kind of need. But, you know, the great thing is, like Matt said, you know, I've got 2. And Tango still goes out with me. Sometimes I leave Charlie at home with my wife, and I take Tango out. So it's just bringing me on the farm, just to
it's
get
the
that
that's and that's an important distinction, is that your service animal is not a pet.
A crutch is not.
Well,
a crutch,
no, not a crutch. It's not a pet.
right.
It's a tool. It's a medical device.
It's a medical device.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
remember
like,
that.
hey, how is this other one gonna feel? Well,
Right.
while it kind of maybe sucks getting another one, it's kind of irrelevant. If you
Right.
feel that you need another one, that's the important part. Do you need another one? How and what condition am I in? Does the condition that I have jive with the one that I have now? And if not, that's okay to get a second one, because the other one is like 90% work and understands. Like, even Guinness is not in here right now. Guinness is over there.
Yeah, Whiskey's downstairs with my daughter.
Yeah, Guinness is over in his bed in the living room. He's just like, yeah, shut the fuck up, piece of shit. You came home drunk. Nobody cares about you. But if I wanted them to come in here, tomorrow when my brother comes here with his puppy, who's a year old, Guinness and the puppy are gonna fucking play. But if I needed Guinness to go to Portland with me for rugby, he'd be like, okay, well, let's load them back at the car and everything.
Yeah, it's funny when Guinness and Whiskey actually get together. It's like they're like, Whiskey like taunts Guinness, and Guinness is like, listen, motherfucker, I'm the oldest one in this house. I will fucking eat you.
So it's kind of funny that like you have a young one and an old one, and one of them
they get along,
and the other one one of them no. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, one of them is like, hey man.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
If you there you go. If you just stay here, belly rubs forever. All belly rubs, all rubs.
But it was like cool last night. It was the first year my youngest daughter went trick or treating for Halloween with her friends by herself. So that's Justin, as a parent, that's hard. You're like, oh, fuck, man, it's happening. Scary. They're old, right? So, but I live in a great neighborhood. I live in a great neighborhood, and I'm able to do that where I can just, forgive and forget, in the sense that, like, okay, just stay in the neighborhood. You're fine, because it's only one street in and out. It's all U-shaped streets or cul-de-sacs. So I know everyone. But in our neighborhoods, on like our Facebook page, if your porch light is on, you're giving out candy. If it's off, you don't go to that house. So I shut the fucking light. It was the first year I shut the lights off. I said, my kid's gone. I'm not handing out candy. Just go.
Right.
Whiskey and I don't know if you've been on Angel Studios. I watch a lot of Christian-based movies.
Yeah, no.
So Angel Studios is really cool. A lot of Christian-based movies. They're not like slamming like Bible thumping stuff in your face. Just good, wholesome movies, right?
Sure.
We're watching a movie last night, and I look down, and Whiskey's laying, her head's in my lap, and she's snoring. And I'm like, this is what a service dog's all about. This is fucking perfect, because
love on your dog.
I'm relaxed.
Yep.
She's obviously very fucking, because dogs are very reactive to emotions and your physical state. So it was really cool. It was really cool. Awesome. Like, I'm just like, you know what? After all these fucking years, you shit. I'm just like, you're still awesome.
Absolutely. That's great.
But Justin, hey, listen, I know Hugh's getting back right now. I want you to hang around real quick. We do got to end this. It's been an hour and a half. Jesus Christ, we've been on here forever. Justin, hang out with us. We want to have these further discussions and everything with you. But everyone, thank you so much for watching Liberty Risk Podcast tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Make sure to check us out. Go to our Instagram page. We got our beacons on there. You can check us out on all our platforms. Sign up for our mailing list. We're going to start putting out fucking stupid, crazy newsletters and stuff. We'll talk about that later, Hugh, because I got like fucking 12 months worth of crazy off the wall shit. So we're going to go, thank you, Chat GPT, for generating those for me. Not going to lie. Anyway, check us out on Spotify. That's where we're at. And we will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good night.